How does plastic pollution affect Galapagos penguins? How does plastic pollution affect Galapagos penguins? This question is more important than ever as we learn about the challenges these unique birds face. Galapagos penguins are the only penguin species found north of the equator and are among the rarest in the world. They rely entirely on the marine environment around the Galapagos Islands for their survival. Unfortunately, plastic pollution is a growing threat to their existence. One major concern is microplastics, which are tiny plastic particles less than 5 millimeters in size. These particles enter the ocean from various sources, including broken down larger plastic items, synthetic clothing fibers, and industrial waste. Once in the water, microplastics are consumed by small marine organisms, such as zooplankton. Galapagos penguins feed on fish like barracuda, anchovy, sardine, herring, and salima, which have ingested these microplastics. Research indicates that Galapagos penguins have the highest levels of microplastics per unit of body weight compared to other species in their ecosystem. This means they are taking in more plastic pollution than even the fish they eat. The process of harmful substances building up in an organism over time is known as bioaccumulation. For these penguins, this buildup happens quickly during their early years and then levels off as they age. The presence of microplastics in their bodies can cause serious physical harm. These particles can block or damage internal organs, reduce nutrient absorption, and introduce toxic chemicals that cling to plastics in the ocean. While researchers are still studying the full range of health effects, any added stress on an already endangered species is alarming for conservation efforts. From the penguins' perspective, plastic pollution is an invisible danger. They cannot tell the difference between plastic and food, leading them to ingest these harmful particles unknowingly while hunting. With a small population and limited habitat, even slight increases in mortality or drops in reproductive success could have lasting effects on their survival. The spread of microplastics to remote areas like the Galapagos highlights that plastic pollution is a global issue, affecting even protected ecosystems. This situation calls for urgent action to reduce plastic waste entering the oceans and to protect critical habitats for endangered seabirds. To help Galapagos penguins, we can support policies that limit plastic production and pollution. Participating in beach cleanups and raising awareness about the impact of plastic on marine life are also effective ways to contribute. For conservationists and bird advocates, understanding how plastic moves through food webs is key to designing effective protection strategies for these unique birds. By addressing plastic pollution, we can help create a safer environment for Galapagos penguins and other marine species that share their home.